Yo, happy holidays to everybody. Let's get right into it. Joey Badass, rapper, actor, what we all know from Power, Raising Canaan, as formerly known as Unique, that guy. And I must say, man, when I saw this clip, I was like, yeah, he really gets busy. And I ain't liking how those guys were cornering him in. I don't know if it's like a hype thing, but they got up for a rude awakening. They got up for a rude awakening because with this situation that took place, the first thing, I was thinking was like, why would anybody want to press Joey Badass? Unless they was just trying to really see if he was a badass. And they found out. This is one of many reasons where if you somebody like Joey, this is where even though you can kick some ass if it's time that's needed. But you in the position right now, not only you Joey Badass, people looking at you and they looking at Soraya, if I'm saying her name correctly. You got a fine chick on your arms, and on top of that, you doing well for yourself. And then they thinking like stuff could be sweet just because you're not like super tall or nothing. So they think that they could probably try to, mess up anything that you got going on, anything that you got forthcoming on in the future. A lot of people like this when you ain't the type of person that's gonna straddle the fences or toe the line and play into the whole industry thing and doing what they want you to do. Sometimes, people can be sent to try to, get you out of character. So either they could try to sue or anything like that to get money out your pocket because you don't want to play ball. If that's the situation, because that's a real thing. When you don't want to, partake in, and sell your soul or anything like that to, be on what they own, then things like this, may come across if people think like they could try to play with you like that. But I like how the way as a man that Joey Badass tried to talk to him like, hey, like, it's ways that you could go around like, trying to explain like, hey man, like what y'all doing, y'all gotta chill. Like I ain't trying to take it there with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just chilling. And while he over there explaining, it's like those dudes, try to get closer. It's like people looking for a payday, man. And I won't be surprised if these guys tried to sue. Hopefully that ain't the case because they initiated the whole situation and Joey was only defending himself as he should. But I liked how the way he got down. He threw down. Listen, when all else fails, when niggas don't want to listen, sometimes you have to demonstrate by any means necessary. Because at the end of the day, you are a man, a black man. And I'm just so like, it's so played out how, it's always niggas that want to just, try to cause an issue because on how the way they life set up. The more blessings that come your way, you have to be always mindful that someone is always watching. Never fear that because when you are a soldier of God and you a child, military minded, you know that he's always walking with you every step of the way. You ain't worried about nothing. But at the same time, God also gave you a brain to use. And you are financially to be able to use that brain to know that, brother, it's time for some security. It's time for the proper security to go wherever you need to go, whenever you step out. You're not that local. I don't want to say local because I mean New York, local. And I'm thinking that he probably somewhere lived around that area, before he got on. Of whichever parts that may be up north, I don't know. But you're not this guy that just rap anymore. You an actor as well. And your music is only getting better. So you're forming into a superstar. You're building yourself onto a household name. You know, so when you have yourself on that next level, you can no longer carry yourself like you're still on that level that you was once on. I know you may not want to feel like, you know, spending the money, you want to save, because we are in an economy of where, you know, groceries are high as hell. And I'm not saying there's no issue with you or anybody else, you know, paying for groceries, but if a nigga can save, he gonna save. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's actually smart. Because the ones who doing all that spending and trying to look like they got it, but they don't, or even if they do got it, the chances are they're saying to themselves like, hey, I could have saved at that point right there if I just, you know, thought about what I did before I spent, trying to look like, you know, like I'm just trying to stunt one-on-one. So I feel like it's only proper and it's only right for Joey to know that in these situations, this is like a wake-up moment, like, you know, an alarm clock, you know, to wake you up and let you know, like, hey, I think it's time, you know, for you to know that security will be, I'm not saying needed, but security will be helpful, will be beneficial when you start going out to these different places, because a lot of niggas out here broke, you know, and they never gonna try to confront the white man because they just terrified of them. And no disrespect to any Caucasians or anything like that, but it's the truth. They just scared shitless of them. And they feel like things will go easy, smooth, easy. Let me just go to the black guy. Let me go to somebody that look like me. When you can lose your life that way too. But they just rather just, I don't know. It's like a repeated pattern of just when you in that mind, when you in that way of thinking, the crabs of the barrel mentality is just, you know, we have to, only way to break that is if the niggas break that. If they just, you know, if it's just be more of father figures, black father figures out there to, you know, mold the way of these kids' upbringing are, so they won't have these type of thoughts growing up as a man, because the try to take from another man just because you ain't got nothing. That's a weak way of thinking, actually, and it really doesn't make you look like a man at all. It actually makes you look like that, okay, I can't do it. So, I mean, if you have that thought that you can't do it, I mean, you already setting yourself up for failure. You got to always know that you can do something, make something out of yourself, no matter how you grew up, no matter how less of a money that you may have. Focus on you. It ain't supposed to be easy, because if it was, everybody'd be successful. Everybody have bread. But, you know, they have to want that for themselves. Plain and simple. But Joey always knew that he was going to be destined for greatness, and he never stopped. And I'm quite sure he, you know, kept God first. And right now, with the position that he's in right now, you know, it's only right to know that, you know, it's okay to have security. It just shows that I'm not like you niggas. I don't want to be like you niggas. I'm on a whole nother level. And yeah, it's a superstar. You got to ask to take a picture. You know, you have to ask to get close. And that just determines whether they want to security want to let you get closer, whether I give them the okay. Because I'm not finna be accessible to y'all no more. Them days are over. You had your chances. You fucked it up. And now it's time to show that I'm grade A and not moving around like I'm grade C. And now Joey BadA know that this is the time to move up from grade C to grade A. Even if you already know, you have to show that you're moving like you're grade A, like you on that level right now, to where you can't be so if I'm saying the word right, accessible to people for them to feel like they can do that. But this is a good demonstration of why they shouldn't. Because I knew that them guys wasn't really finna do nothing because they were doing too much talking. Too much talking. Not from Joey's point, but whoever that was confronting him. And it's like one of those things like, man, like, it's just, it makes sense because this is reality. But it's just dumb because you get nothing out of it. You get nothing out of it. When Joey tried to talk to him, you could just tell from the finger pointing and all that, like, the more he talked and the more they tried to feel like they was trying to corner him in, the more upset Joe was going to get, as he's supposed to, because, I mean, we made out of flesh and the temperature is like, the anger is just building. Because I'm trying to be at peace in the beginning. So, this is the perfect moment in this video to show you that, hey, now they know what I'm capable of doing. But now I also know that it's time to get a security team, maybe one or two, maybe one to start off, you know, because you don't want to spend too much when you ain't necessarily probably have to. See how one will hold. And you get more money, you can get two. Not saying he don't have the money. He can get two now if he wanted to, I'm quite sure. He's doing well off for himself, but like I said, with this economy, you just can't just be putting people on payroll and just be spending like that, you know, because shit, like, it's real out here. So that's just a video that I wanted to, you know, do right now on this day after Christmas, December 26th. Again, happy holidays to everybody. Subscribe to Sensei Reality TV and like the videos. And let's push these videos all the way through the algorithms going into 2025. And y'all be safe, man. One love. Peace.